Good morning, everyone, and welcome back to another video. So today we're just gonna go out and do some bass fishing. I'm hoping to hook into a big largemouth. What I really would like to do is catch quite a few smallmouth if we can. Those of you who don't know the difference, hopefully we can catch a few so you can see the difference. So thank you for watching. Stay tuned. Hopefully we have a lot of action today and it should be fun. All right, well, we made it. All 5 traps are up. We're gonna see if we can hook into a bass. The wind conditions right now are not ideal. It's nice and sunny out, which is cool, but the wind is pretty strong, so it might be kind of hard to hear me sometimes throughout this video. But I'm gonna make a little fire. We're gonna hang out. We're just gonna have a good time. So don't go anywhere yet. We're gonna catch some fish. Well, everybody, I've got good news and I've got bad news. Actually, 2 pieces of good news, 1 bad news. We'll start with the bad news. We haven't had a flag yet, but it's only been like 15 minutes. I'm just getting impatient, so I'm not too worried about it. Good news is 2 things. 1, a couple of my friends are coming out. They should be here in about an hour or 2. And we got fire and steaks, so we're gonna be cooking food here soon. So, hey, the only way that this day could get better is if we started getting a lot of flags. That's all. Not too worried about it. Gonna cook some steaks right on the coals. Just gonna enjoy myself, have a good time. Sorry, there's a plane going up ahead. That's pretty cool. One of those private planes. But yeah. So once these sticks and stuff burn down a little bit, we have a good bed of coals, we're gonna cook some steak. So don't go anywhere. Alright, everybody, so not sure if any of you could hear me out there. I know the camera tipped over. The wind is just atrocious out there. In this cove right here, it's not so bad, but out there it's blowing pretty hard. I think that was a perch. Took a lot of line. Sometimes perch will do that. Also, when I grabbed the hook, it was gone. Same thing that we were having last week when we were fishing for perch. So we're just gonna keep fishing. This is almost burned down, ready to cook some steaks. That's back in the water. My bait wasn't dead either, so who knows? But we got 1 flag. I know for a fact it wasn't a wind flag. So we'll keep fishing, hopefully get another one. We'll be cooking here soon, I think, so yeah, see what we can do. We got a good bed of coals going. Got my steaks. All I did was just cover them in salt and pepper, and I'm gonna lay them right here. So hopefully my friends will be here soon, and I'll make some for them as well. There they are, right there, cooking on those hot coals. As you can see that pepper on there. I'm not sure if you can see the corners, but it's only been on there for maybe a minute or so, and they're already starting to turn brown. I like my steak rare to medium rare, so shouldn't take too long for them to cook for me. But I don't know, I'm thinking probably another 5 or so minutes, these should be done. Alright, well, I think it's time to flip them. They smell really good right now. Cooking really fast here. As you can see, there's hardly any charcoal on them when you cook them like this. I mean, you gotta brush them off just a little bit, but I mean, look how tender that is already. I love cooking food like this. 1, it tastes good. 2, it's just cool. Alright, everybody, I've got to ask, how good does that look? I'm going to brush off a little bit of the charcoal. See, sometimes with it, you just got to take some of these pieces like that. But I mean, look at that. Oh yeah. Well, bon appetit. Oh man. Look at that. Wow, that's good. Literally cooked to perfection. Just a little bit of salt and pepper, cooked over the fire. That's pretty rare, but I like it rare, so. It's amazing that cooking a nice hot meal can change your attitude for the day. Not that I have a bad attitude for today, I'm still being really positive, but when you're not getting any flags and the wind's blowing and it's cold, getting something warm and delicious in your belly is awesome, and it just raises your spirits. So if you are out there ice fishing or hiking, doing whatever, find ways to get a hot meal or something hot into your belly. A lot of times I like to bring a thermos full of chicken soup, or sometimes I just put in some chicken bouillon into some water and boil it and bring it out, leave it in the thermos, because just getting a little bit of that warmth in your belly, it can really change everything for you. So I got one more on the fire. I'm gonna eat that one too. Get this fire going, get another good bed of coals, and cook some steaks for my friends when they get here. All right, I know it's gonna be hard to hear me just because of the wind. Let's see what we got here. Oh shoot. I think I just lost it. Yep. I can't tell if it's still on there or not. It's kind of acting like a perch. Hitting it, spitting it out, hitting it, spitting it out. Can't get the snow out of the hole here. Oh no, it's a small bass. Wow. Not sure if you can hear that or see that. Look how small that guy is. I couldn't feel him on the line at all. I didn't even think I had a fish. Huh. Well, let's get the hook out of his mouth and get him back in the water, shall we? Alright everybody, first fish of the day, just a really small largie. So, hopefully, not sure if you can hear me or not because of the wind. Hopefully we can get onto a smallmouth too. Just so those of you who don't know the difference, you can see it. These largemouth have like this line down their side that are pretty cool, and obviously they have a large mouth. The smallies, they won't have this line. Instead, sometimes they have lines going down the sides of them. So, hopefully we can catch one so you can see. Back in the Holy Ghost. Whew! It is amazing the temperature difference between right here in this cove in the trees and out there in the open. The wind is absolutely roaring out there. And it's cold. But when I'm in this cove, and great thing is I got a fire going, that fire is blowing right towards me, so it's giving me some heat. But the good thing is that for the most part I'm kind of out of the wind. Caught one fish, just one small largie. That was really small. He didn't even crack a pound. To be honest, I did not even know it was on there till I brought it to the hole. It kept feeling like there was nothing there, but then I'd feel just a little pull. Then I'd keep pulling up real slow because I didn't want to pull the bait out of its mouth. A few times I thought I did when I was pulling the snow out of the hole from the wind blowing over my ice trap, but I didn't apparently. And so I'd start pulling up, no pull, no tension, and then just a little tug. And then eventually I got it close enough to the hole so I could see it. I thought it was a perch because it was about the size of like a good sized perch. So I was thinking, oh geez, I just got another yellow perch, and when I got it out of the water, it was a largie. Or as I start pulling it out of the water, I noticed it was a largie. So hopefully, I've got some along the shore here. It seems like I've been catching smallies on this side. So hopefully we can get into one over here. And hopefully we can get into a bigger bass out deep. I can't control what we catch. I'm just glad we're out here. This is a lot of fun, besides the wind, obviously. But hey, the cold doesn't bother me. I mean, even with the wind blowing the way it is what it is. Like, it doesn't bother me that bad. Out there is pretty bad, but right here, I'm comfortable. I'm sitting on a pair of thermal pants. I've got my fire going. I've got my steaks here. I still have no idea where my friends are. So I'm gonna cook up these steaks and eat them for myself. Now, I say that, but honestly, I'll probably wait for them. They'll probably be hungry by the time they get here, so. Hey, we didn't get skunked. It may have not been very big, but we did not get skunked, and that's the important thing. We cooked some food. I'm gonna grab another soda here in a minute. But we work with what we have, right? So we are. It's a great day anyways. So I'm having fun. Yeah, fire's looking pretty good. I did not bring any firewood with me. That's a dead tree that I found standing up. All I did was just push it. It fell right over. Then I cut it up with my hatchet. All right. So my buddy just got here, Kyle. His girlfriend was going to come with him. She ended up having classes today, so she couldn't come. But he just got here. Just always keep in mind, power augers. Sorry, if you can't hear me, the wind just picked up a little bit. Power augers are awesome when they work. So when he first got here, he told me he was down at the boat launch, and so I went and picked him up with my four-wheeler, and he had his auger in the back of his jet sled and ended up falling out, and he lost his primer bubble, and unfortunately the auger wouldn't start. I mean, fortunately I still had an auger so he could use it, but you know, if he was out here by himself, that's it for the day. Or try to find a way to get it started. But just keep that in mind when you are getting augers, that you know that could happen. I like my hand auger. I'm not saying that they're the end all be all, they're the best thing that you can get. I just like it. So if you know how to work on power augers and you're okay with those things happening, yeah, absolutely go buy one, because they are awesome when they run. I am gonna look into the drill ones and the battery powered ones. Those seem to be pretty sweet, but as of right now I'm enjoying my hand auger. So well, Kyle's setting up his traps. I'm just cooking him a piece of steak on the fire. Not sure if you can see him, but I'm not sure if you can hear me, but I'm drinking blueberry sodas, just hanging out and having a good time, that's all. Just drinking some blueberry sodas, hanging out, making my buddy Kyle a steak over the coals. How can it get any better than this, honestly? This is awesome. Alright everybody, that's Kyle. Say hi, Kyle.
Hey, what's up?
Kyle, I made you something. It's a piece of steak. It might be cold and I burned it a little bit, but I cooked it right on the coals.
That's good.
It's good?
That's good.
That's what I'm talking about. Chef T. Spence, what can I say, right? Maybe not quite a chef, but I like to cook. Whew. What a long day. Oh. All right, so today did not go the way as planned. Caught one fish, one really small fish. But these things happen. It was really cold. The only thing that I wish I had done more on today's fishing video is check my baits more. I just didn't. Pulled up two of them. They didn't have any bait on them. What kept happening was that the wind was blowing so hard, it was literally covering the whole hole. And so having to try to clean them out and what have you, it just made it for a hard day of fishing. It is what it is. I can go out and have a good time either way. So we did make some steaks on the coals of the fire, so that was really fun, and it tasted really good. My buddy Kyle showed up for a little bit. We were only there for a couple hours when he got there, just because it was so windy and we were not getting any flags. Like I said before, we only caught one fish, but hey, we didn't get skunked, and it was fun. Where I was in the cove, there wasn't as much wind, and I could get into the woods just a little bit to block that wind even more. And then with that heat of the fire, actually, there was quite a bit of heat coming off of it. But with the heat of the fire warming me up, being able to cook those steaks right there, it was fun. Those of you who want to see like a bushcraft video, those of you who don't know what that is, it's going out in the wilderness and trying to use as much stuff out there as you can and trying to be as minimal as possible. I love doing that kind of stuff, and I would love to do a video for you all doing that. If that's something you would watch or want to watch, shoot me a message or comment on this video and let me know if that's something that you would really enjoy watching. I know with the bushcraft stuff, I'm going to be doing a lot of it this spring and summer with the fly fishing stuff, so I'll be doing a lot of it then. But if you'd like to see some of that wintertime stuff, let me know, because the more feedback I can get, the more comments and what have you, the better, and I love hearing about it. So thank you for watching. Thanks for sticking with us through this slow day. I appreciate every single one of you who like my videos and watch them and have been subscribing. It's awesome. Thank you for the support. And until next time.